Hi everyone, Pete here. Just wanted to take a couple minutes to introduce my entry into Jake Cutter's carrier aircraft group build. I've decided to do the Douglas F4D1 Skyray. It was a naval aviation jet interceptor used from about the middle 50s through the early 60s. It was in use both by the United States Navy and by the United States Marine Corps. One interesting note about this aircraft in particular is it was the first naval aircraft that was capable of supersonic flight in level flight. The F4J Fury could go supersonic in a dive, but this was the first plane that could go above the speed of sound in level flight. So let's take a look at the kit. We'll open her up and see what she looks like. We'll start with the instructions. Of course, typical Tamiya instructions. A little bit of history about the aircraft. Pretty easy to follow. Diagram instructions, good paint callouts for the pilots, etc. Looks like the cockpit's got quite a bit of good detail to work off of. Pretty straightforward. Now we have the paint callouts. This first one is for VFAW3. That'll be a naval squadron. And then there's two callouts for marine versions of the plane. There's VMF AW114. Squadron was known as the Death Dealers. That squadron was deactivated by the mid-60s. The one claim to the thing that the Death Dealers are most well known for is during World War II flying the F4U Corsair during the Battle of Peleliu, because we essentially had air supremacy over the island. They switched over and carried out a close air support role in support of 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines in reaching their objectives. And then the other Marine squadron is VMF AW115. 115, that's the Silver Eagles. And that's also a pretty cool historical squadron, especially for this airplane. I believe the Silver Eagles were one of the Marine air assets during the Cuban Missile Crisis. I'll have to do a little bit of research to make sure that my memory is correct. But during the Cuban Missile Crisis was deployed to Guantanamo Bay to ensure the security of that advanced naval base, which is one of the core missions of the Marine Corps. And that's really cool, actually, because that they would have been flying the Skyray at that time, 1962. So I believe they converted out of that in 64, 65. So I'll have to do a little bit of research into that to make sure that that's still accurate. But it's not very often. Not very many kits give you the opportunity, to model an aircraft from the VMF AW114 Death Dealers. There's not a whole lot of chance to do that. But then there's the historical significance of the Silver Eagles. So I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to end up doing. Maybe I'll take the easy way out, pick up another kit, and do one of each. Okay, so let's take a look at the plastic itself. I've already taken the staples out of the bags. But we've got some recessed panel lines here. See if it'll let me zoom in here without making a mess. Yeah, so got nice fine recessed panel lines. Quite a bit of detail on this plastic. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. That'll take washes nicely. And then the back side of the bottom half of the fuselage. Yep, quite nice looking. Not a lot of detail in the wheel wells. Let's see if I can get that a little closer. Nope, won't focus. Yeah. And we've got drop tanks and what looks to be rocket pods and Sidewinder missiles. And then the nose piece, tail wings, engine intakes, cockpit tub. Yeah, there's some nice detail on that cockpit tub. Then we have the decal sheets. Zoom back out here. Yeah, so that's on a tail fin for the Death Dealers. It's kind of cool. And we have some of the wing walks and some of the Marine specific stenciling. Now we have the cockpit. Nice and clear. And the front part of the canopy's got a little boogered up spot. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, no, it's just a loose piece of plastic. Alright, good deal. Yeah, looks pretty clear. Good shape, good deal. So there we go. The F4D Skyray, also known, went by the nickname of the Flying Bat. Pilots also tend to call it the Ford, playing on the 4D part of the name of the plane. So it ought to be a quick, pretty fun build and go together rather quickly. So we'll start getting cockpit stuff painted up and start getting that construction going, and hopefully I'll have a update for you all tomorrow night. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.